Hey, my friend, it's Cameron Malcolmson here. I'd like to welcome you to this week's edition of the Inner Circle. This week, we're going to cover the $1 million conversion model, which I've got here. I got it off one of my mentors. And if you know my Ultimate Secrets blueprints, maybe you've got them, maybe you haven't got them yet. But my blueprints basically model something similar to this $1 million conversion model. And I'm going to kind of draw it out for you here on the screen. And then I'm going to share with you basically how we can launch this here in like maybe 15, 20 minutes and launch it. So it's basically there. And then all you have to do is kind of like massage it for yourself and kind of, make it your own, because basically everything's here to create it. And it's not that difficult to create this $1 million conversion model with what I'm about to show you on this week's Inner Circle. But I'm going to get into it here and I'm going to map out the actual blueprint and show you what it kind of is like. So I'm going to call this is actually called the $1 million conversion model. Okay. And I know a lot of people who follow this here, and like any of these big companies follow this type of model, like the same ideas, same strategies that I'm going to share with you here. And you know, this here, it's it's something that I'm modeling, and like I said, it's easy to implement and put together, but the fine details come into really your message and who you're talking to and what your offer is. That's really the hard part. But I'm going to show you the easy way how to launch this in like 15 minutes. But I'm going to map out and draw it for you, the $1 million conversion model. So basically, if you don't know what a conversions are, I'm gonna let you in on this here. But basically, conversions, if you don't already know, is like sales or actions, or like people taking an action. So it could be a conversion, could be a lead, it could be a sale, it could be a phone call, it could be like whatever the result that you're looking to achieve with your marketing and building your business. So if you're doing like a local business and you're like the cleaning business and you need to book surveys, a conversion could be a booked survey, or a conversion could be a sale of a product, or it could be a lead, depending on your business model. But this is the $1 million conversion model. Now, what it all starts with is, if you don't have this, then none of this will work. But basically, you've got traffic, and traffic is basically just people and visitors coming to your site, and then you can aggregate the traffic and things like this here. But this is called external traffic. And basically, external traffic is traffic that you don't own or you can't really control. You can go out there and command traffic and pay for traffic and command, like, get in front of people with money and, post on social media, but you can't really control like the free page, the free traffic. You can control the paid traffic, but ultimately what you want to do is you want to turn external traffic into internal traffic. Okay. And this is where it starts here on this next part. But before we get into that, I'm going to explain to you basically there's like 3 levels of traffic. So you've got level 1 traffic, which is fast results traffic. Then you have level 2 traffic, which is strategic scale. And then you've got level 3 traffic, which is domination. So level 1, fast results. This is where we just go out and we can command traffic to come to our site. Like, there's no shortage or lack of traffic, whatever traffic that you're kind of looking for. With the internet today, there is like loads of different niche audiences that you can find online through Google Ads, Facebook, and all this here type of stuff. With the targeting that's available to us, we can go out there and get fast traffic, relatively easy. The next one, like I said, was level 2, and this is strategic scale. And then level 3 is domination. So This would be 3. This would be 2. And this would be 1. So if you don't really know much about traffic, you can get access to the Endless Traffic Goldmine at limitlessfuture.club/traffic, and you'll be able to learn all about this external traffic stuff, okay? But what we're talking about this week is the $1 million conversion model, the $1 million money conversion sales model, okay? And this is when we take traffic that is external traffic and then we turn traffic into internal traffic. Now, what is your internal traffic? So basically, internal traffic is basically like your email list and potential like audiences, like segment audiences, whether that's like remarketing audience, your YouTube audience, like your email list, different segments of your email list. You know, what did these people opt in for? Did they opt in for something to do with traffic? Did they opt in something to do with like how to build a business? Did they opt in to something to do with affiliate marketing? Like these are different audience types. That's your internal traffic. Now, whenever you're sending your external traffic, like your fast results, then strategic scale, all that stuff, you want to send it to an opt-in page. Okay. And you're going to put something on here called retargeting. Like a retargeting tag or pixel. Okay. And when you send people here from your external traffic that you don't necessarily control or own, once they click and come to your opt-in page, immediately they will become your internal traffic. Okay. And they're going to go into this thing here, which is like your retargeting pool, whether they opt in or not. Okay. And this is where you can run retargeting ads and all that there cool stuff. So what happens after this? Say they opt in. So maybe you get, 20 to 60% of people opting in to your email list. So you're starting to build your email list here. Now, what happens after this here is they're going to go to the next page, and the next page here is your pre-frame funnel. Now, I've got some ideas here for you when it comes to like pre-frame. Okay, so this is your pre-frame. So depending on who you're marketing to, and this is going to be a different type of funnel for each audience. So let's say that that's your pre-frame, and you're also going to have like a retargeting pixel on here. So you could have a retargeting pixel bringing people back here to opt in, or for the people that opt in, you wouldn't want to necessarily get them to opt in again. You could bring them back to like this pre-frame page or a different type of pre-frame page that leads to the product. Now, let's see here. After that, the next step here is we're going to go back there. They're going to go to the product. Now, the product here, I'm going to share these ideas in a second to do with pre-frame, but the product here is irrelevant. So this is where you make money, and you got a product or service and you make a sale. Okay. And this is your typical funnel setup. And this is what a lot of people run, and it works pretty well. So when it comes to like the pre-frame side of things, like what some ideas here I've got for you here is you want to like call out the problem. So say if you're going to market to a very unaware market, so people who just have a desire, like these people don't necessarily know about a product, or they don't even know about like the problem. They mightn't even know about the problem, but they might have a desire. So the funnel might be a bit longer, and this product might be a lower ticket funnel. For example, for an unaware marketplace, like very like cold traffic, people who don't know you, they just have a desire, for example, to get better health. They just have a desire to have better relationships. They just have a desire to make more money, but they don't actually know that there's a solution there, and they don't know that they have a problem per se. So with an unaware market, you would typically have a longer funnel. Okay, so maybe in the pre-frame you would have a pre-frame, and then it would be like a little like $7 or like $27 product, and then you might have like some upsells in this funnel after. So you could, after they've bought this one, they could buy another thing on the next page and another thing, and that's how you can go from like a low ticket funnel and run ads, and then you can, you know, be more profitable and be able to break even on your ad spend because you have these additional upsells. But we'll just take these out for now because we're not really talking about like funnels per se. We're talking about the $1 million conversion model. But this is the basic funnel setup. And here you can have that other retargeting tool. Make sure and do that. Good. So that's an R. Then ultimately, what you've got here is you have a star. So we got this star here that everybody's shooting for. That looks like a star. Let's see. We've got this star. That is the result. This is a result that people want. Okay. So for example, whenever you're going to promote like a product, you don't necessarily want to talk about the product, you know, unless it's like more of a aware market. So if you're going to cold audience, you're more like indirect promotion, talking about result that people want, like the desire. Then in a warm market, you can talk about like the problem kind of solution. And then in like a more warmer market, like you can talk about the actual offer. So this is the offer and this is how it'll help you. You can be more direct. With like more unaware cold market, you have to be more indirect, and it takes a longer time to get to the sale because people need to be educated. But you can sell them like a lower ticket thing and educate them that way, and then I send them into more higher ticket stuff because they've learned about it. Because if you're trying to, you know, for example, like if you're building a house, like, and you you've got like these engineers and they're working on the foundations and stuff, and they say that you need like this £90,000 foundation, and you're like, what? No, I don't want it. Like you go and say no because you're unaware of the problem. Where if you sat down for like, you know, an hour or something, you explain that this is the way the soil conditions are, this is what it's going to be like in 10 years if you don't have this type of foundation, this is what it'll be like if you do have it, and then you kind of understand this is what it's kind of like whenever you've got an unaware market. You need to take a little bit of time, and the funnel needs to be a little bit longer. Where if you're talking to like a warm, like aware marketplace, you can be more direct with your offer. So this is like different types of funnels. Typically, you would have like a low, medium, high ticket funnel, and then you could talk to each 3 segments of your market. You know, unaware people, aware people, and then most aware people. Okay. Now after that, this is the key to the $1 million conversion model. So you've got this part down here, which is like your little home. Okay. So this is like your little home on the internet, because when you're building your online business and, you know, you just have a funnel, like, and you're inviting people to come to your funnel, like it's very like linear and shallow thinking. When you want to think big, like the $1 million conversion model, you want to invite people after they opt into your funnel and take them to your hub. Okay. And this is your hub, which is basically your home on the internet. This is basically who you are, why do you exist, and why should anybody care? Now, what else we got here in the $1 million conversion model is we talked about the result. We've got like a light bulb here. And I'm going to share with you how you can get this here as well, if you want it. But basically this means you first, product second. Now, this, you mightn't understand this really, but you first, product second, right? When we're talking about this, what we're talking about here is like, have you ever seen maybe like people on Facebook, for example, and you know, you can see them promoting a specific product that everybody else in the market is promoting, and they're just promoting it based on the product. This means that they're no different than every other affiliate out there online. Like, how can you be different from everybody else out there promoting the same thing? You have to be unique. You first, product second. Like I said, the product really is irrelevant compared to what your, marketing system is talking about. Is it like an indirect promotion where you're talking about like something like the $1 billion model, or like the $1 million conversion model? Like this is like a an indirect way to talk about something, okay? Whereas, I could just be talking to you about, a specific product that helps you to do all this here. Really, we were talking about the $1 million conversion model, and we're going to spend some time here. You're going to spend some time with me, and I'm going to teach you all about this and then show you, because this is what the inner circle is all about, is implementation, and showing you how we implement this type of stuff and showing you kind of the steps so that you're more educated about it. So hopefully you're kind of seeing where we're going with this. But with your hub, what you're going to do is you're going to take people. Let's see if I can do a little email. Once you collect like the email, you can send little emails going back to your hub. Okay, so these are supposed to be like little emails, and you take them home here, and then you can also take them back up to the products, which is pretty cool. So this is like the $1 million conversion model. And whenever you implement this here, I've seen personally for me, like people come back to this hub. If you're just relying on a funnel, it's great. You need a funnel. It's what gets you paid. But people aren't going to remember you for a funnel. That's why it's important to have you first, product second, and build your own island, metaphorical island online. So I'm going to show you how we can launch basically all this in about 10, 15 minutes here. So I think I've got it all opened up on the screen. So this is insider information as well. So I'm going to let you know how you can get access to the $1 million conversion model as well by the time we get to the end. So what do we need first? So you can see my screen here. And what we're looking at first is, we talked about traffic last week. What we need is we need an opt-in page and a pre-frame funnel. And we need potentially a product, but product is really irrelevant right now. What we really need is a hub. So we need a funnel and a hub, and we need the two of them together, like all under the same thing. So what I'm going to do here, as you can see, this is a new software, and I'm going to show you how you can get, insider access to this at the end. So you won't want to stick about to the end if you want to learn, how to use this here too. I'm going to share with you how you can get that $1 million conversion blueprint as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go to create a new project. Okay. These are all different templates that have been added into this. So what I'm going to select is, I'm going to select a funnel hub. Okay. Now this one here is like $597. Okay. And I'm just going to select this one just for this here. And I'm just going to call it demo $1 million hub. And select the folder, all sites. Let's see, I'm just going to select OP, select random for now. And in about a few seconds here, we're going to have like basically like a 5-6 page hub completely built, done, ready to go. So you can see here, these are all the pages already pre-built, and you can add a blog, which is really, really cool. This is what's going to be like where you can like syndicate and publish your value and bring people back to your blog. This is all integrated in here, and you can see all these cool things are all added. And you know, there's an about page already done, services, programs, and you can have different products here. So this could be like entrance into funnel 1, entrance into funnel 2, entrance into your funnel 3. So your low, medium, and high ticket funnel offer for your market. Then you can go to resources, so you can find lots of different affiliate resources that would help the people in your industry, and then you can link out to them there. And you know, we've got your email subscription and linking out to thing. So this is basically like almost like a WordPress like site where you can create blog, have your own personal branded site, all the front end stuff, like your hub, like I was kind of explaining to you. Okay, so what we see here is I'm going to go to settings, and we'll maybe go back to home, and I'm just going to go to like global settings here and show you how simple this is to, you know, edit and update, like change the colors. So let's see, color palette. Maybe we want to change the color to like a purple, and you'll see here that this should turn to purple. See that the navigation's up there is turning to purple. We could change the buttons to red, so like a purple red sort of thing, and then you'll see that it changes it throughout, which is really, really cool. Now, without getting into the details of like all this here, everything on here is completely customizable. So I'll just share with you here. I'm going to go to let's see, add from a template. So what we need next, now we've got this hub, all the pages is there, pretty much all done. We can customize this to like whatever way we want. What I'm going to do here is we're going to go to like a landing page. So let's see, what we need is an opt-in page. So I'm just going to go simple leader capture. Okay, and go click on that, and then go add form template, add from template, and you'll see here we've got this here, download, and I'm just going to go to that page, and we're going to have a look and see what it's like. Now, what we can do here, which is really cool, is I'll just go to settings, and I'm just going to knock off the header and footer, boom, boom. And now we have this kind of free ebook that we can give away. So we will be sending our traffic to this page. Now, what we do here is I can add, like, I'm going to see if I can find a picture of an ebook or something like that there. Let's see. Let's see. Well, maybe just go with this. So get your free masterclass training. See. Limitless business. Get your free limitless business master class. Okay, and we can change this up, free masterclass. Okay, and you know, just change up the words. This would just be like free masterclass, how to create a marketing system that works for you 24/7, 365 without asking for a day off, pay rise, or any time off sick. Okay, and then we just guys say something in here like, you know, to get access to this closed doors masterclass, value at $97, completely free, go ahead and hit the access button. We can change this here to access and request access for the masterclass that's starting. So, or something like that there, request access. So now we have this landing page. What we need next is we need a thank you page. So I'm just going to save this, make sure and save it. I'm going to just add a page, a blank page. So let's see, add a blank page. We're just going to call this master class thank you page. And like I said, this could be an ebook or anything like that there. But what we're going to do is we're just going to set this up pretty simply. But everything you can see here is fully customizable. Let's see. So I'm just going to do the same again, turn off the header and footer. Then I'm going to go to elements. I'm actually going to go to blocks. And then we'll drop like an empty block in here. But let's just have a look. See, we've got newsletter up, then forms. Let's see. So you can build all these pages from scratch as well. But let's just say we wanted to add like a header and video and a button. So let's say headline. Then we're going to add a video, and then we're going to add a button. Okay. Then we'll move that down there. We'll move that down there. Oh, we can move that up. That's really what we want. Move this down. Move this down. Okay. And we can say something like, congratulations. Watch this video, if it's a video, and access your master class. And then we can add a video, and then we can link this out to a link, or we could link it out to wherever we're going to deliver the product. If you wanted to deliver the product on just another page, you could just straight up deliver the masterclass right there on the thank you page. Okay, just put the masterclass here, and then you could go and, you know, after you've done the free offer, you could lead this into like a $7 offer or like a low ticket offer if you're going to market to an unaware market, or it could just be like straight for the presentation. So this masterclass will like educate people a little bit. And if it's more of like an aware market, you could be like more talking about in the masterclass or whatever your lead magnet's going to be, and then just go straight for like a more higher ticket offer if it's going to be like that type of funnel. But there you can see that. I'm just going to save that. We've got this basic thank you page created. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go to this cool thing, which is a modal, and I'm just going to create like the demo modal. And this is basically just a simple pop-up, and I'm just going to select a layout just for simplicity. So let's see. And we're going to say masterclass starting soon. Starting soon. Get on the early bird list, or let's say we could say get instant access now. Maybe something like that. So get instant access now. And then see, it's got this opt-in. So let's just say we can change the button color and then modify it. So what was the button again? Maybe just change it to green. We can change the other button. So we also want to go to form styles. See, we can do a lot of different things here. So I'm just going to say maybe 100%. So now it's on 2 lines. Then we're going to go to that, which is great. We're going to go up to this email form field, and I'm going to select that to be 100% as well. And then I'm going to go to form styles, and then let's see, the border color, we'll make it yellow. Just for this example, just as a demonstration, maybe we can make it green. So that's great. So what we're going to do here is I've already created a new form. Well, I'm actually going to create it now. So when someone opts in, we want them to opt into our email list. So if you need an email list, you can check out the resources on CameronLimitless.com or on LimitlessMoneyHub.com resources page, and you'll see, I think it's the first one, which is an autoresponder. You can get started for free, build a landing page in there, or if you want to go ahead and get more advanced, you can use the same way, use it the same way I'm using it today. So I'm going to call this the demo hub opt-in, and you can set up your settings and all here. what I would recommend there is auto confirm your subscribers. And then I change that to, I'm just going to save that for now because we're going to come back to this. Go return to the editor. Now we've got this little form created. We're going to go back to this. We're going to go back to the opt-in page because we actually need this page actually. So I'm going to go publish. I'm just going to grab this link. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is on your own site, your own site link. I would just put that as the thank you page link. And let's see. And then you can customize this email and you can say, congratulations, your masterclass, and then put whatever you want in here, save. So when someone opts in, they automatically get this email instantly. Then when they click the button, it'll take them back to this thank you page here. Okay, and this is the start of our funnel. So what have I showed you so far? I've showed you us building out. Let's see. I'm going to share the whiteboard. So what have I showed you here? We've built this simple opt-in page pretty fast. We also have this pre-frame page that will lead to the product sales. Okay. Now, once we've just created this here, which is our email list inside of the autoresponder, and we're going to connect these two together. And then, we can set up little automated emails that take people back to our blog and turn this into like the $1 million conversion model, which is super cool. So this page is fine. Let's see, I want to go to this page. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this up as it opens the modal. So we're going to go button action, and then let's say model, and the one we created, demo model, and then go to save, publish. And it'll take a little second to publish. We can view it online, but I'm not just going to view it right now, because what we need to do is we need to grab that thank you page link and masterclass thank you, copy, and then insert it into your modal builder. And you can see here that there's no coding whatsoever. So you can see that there. I forgot to save that. So we're going to go to email, make sure this is set to 100%. So it goes right across there and looks good. We'll look at it here. Masterclass starting soon. We'll just maybe say starting soon. ... And then check it on here as well. That's fine. Starting soon, get instant access now. That's all cool. Back onto the form. Now what we're going to do here is everything's basically set up. All we want to do now is go to actions after submit. So what we could do is we could email the admin. So when someone opts in, you get an email to whatever email address you want. You can see that the subscriber just opted in. You can add them to an autoresponder, which we're going to do. Then we're going to redirect them, and we'll redirect them to the page. So the next page. So I need to integrate this, which I'm not going to actually integrate it. I made that form to show you the integrating, but basically you just get your API key from here, which you can get up on your settings. So when you go to here, you can go to settings, and then you can grab the API, secret API key, paste it in there, and it connects, and then you'll be able to select your list, which is cool. So instead of going to this one, we're going to remove that, and I'm going to say, instead of adding them to the list, we'll just say email to admin. And then the redirect, we're going to redirect to the thank you page. Email to admin, we can just put in this email and say new subscriber. So $1 million conversion model, new subscriber. And then that's it. Make sure and hit save. Save it here. We'll go back, return to the editor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this page and view it and make sure that it works. So here's the page here. And like I said, you're going to want to have this on your own custom domain, whatever domain you like. And we'll maybe show you customizing some of this as well. So I'm going to go to the home 2. Let's see what home 2 is like. See, this is home 2. We can go to normal home. But this is our basic landing page. So I'm going to share screen again. So this is the landing page that we created. And you can see there on the screen on the whiteboard. This is this part. So I'm going to change the color. So this is this part here of the $1 million conversion model. And then I showed you me creating that list where we're going to integrate it. I showed you kind of the idea of how to integrate that. So now you can start sending either broadcast emails if you want for free, or automated emails. And autoresponder is very inexpensive tool to build an internet business. And it's like the most important part of your internet business, because it's the traffic that you own. It's your email list, it's your audiences, it's the people who said, yes, I want to know more about the thing you're talking about. Okay. And this is like really, really important. Now, I showed you this pre-frame, and I'm going to show you me opting in, and it taking me to the pre-frame, and then we could link out to whatever product we want with that button. But then the pre-frame ideas here is, you know, call out the problem and then talk about the problem better than they know themselves, and then offer a irresistible solution. And then this will be the irresistible solution. And depending on what type of funnel this is, if it's a low, medium, or high ticket funnel, will be dependent on your messaging. So if it's a low ticket funnel, it would be more indirect, or you could be, you know, selling that low ticket offer, and it's a longer funnel. So it might have, like, after the product sale, it has them upsells. So like that there. Or if it's like medium ticket, it could be a completely different funnel that I'm sharing with you now. It could be a webinar funnel, and we talked about a lot of them before. Then the higher ticket funnel could be just like talking about the offer here. And this here opt-in page is when you're going out to get cold traffic. So say if you got your email list of warm subscribers, you don't necessarily need them to opt in again per se. You could just send them here. Okay. Or you want to send them to your hub, and then your hub sends them to here, you know, and it kind of all connects and talks together, which is really cool. So I'm going to show you me opting into this and how it works. So like I said, we can customize this whatever way we really want, but I'm just going to go request access. Okay, starting soon, get instant access now. And I'm just going to put in, you know, an email address here. Let's just say it's going to be, you know, and then enter it. So when I set that up, it'll send me an email to say that, you know, someone has just opted in, but this should redirect, okay, to the next page if I'd set it up correctly, which I should have. We'll just double check one more time that everything's connected. Okay. I'd say no, I didn't seem to save or publish that last page, so it's not going to show it because it's not been public. So I'm going to make sure and publish or thank you page so it works. So we're going to save and publish. But really, whenever we're getting started here, you know, you don't need to have 3 different funnels. You don't need to have all these different funnels. You can just focus on one main funnel, and then you could have your opt-in page pre-frame that leads to the product. You build your list and then take people home. Okay. So now this page is live, which is great. So I'm going to be able to opt into this, and it'll just take me straight through. So I'll do it again, and it'll show me up live here. Boom, takes us here. And you know, here they can watch the masterclass, which is like a little pre-framer. And then, you know, you can have your product offer link here. Boom, it takes them off. Now, once you've built your subscriber list, you can go to, let's see, I'm just going to go to the main site here. You can go to here and then you can start publishing content on your hub. Okay. And let's see, it doesn't have the blog, any blog elements made yet, but you can start integrating your blog and all this here cool stuff. So if you want to let me know, I can share with you some of these here, like goal setting ideas, or maybe we're going to leave that here for another call. But this was basically the $1 million conversion model and how you can launch something, basically what, you know, a lot of these big companies are doing, and model what they're doing by building your list, building remarketing pool, taking people to your hub, providing value, and, you know, always being you first, product second, and all this here type of stuff. So what I want to do for you here is, if you want access to the $1 million conversion model for yourself, and let me see, the $1 million conversion model, and let me see, the training and all this here type of stuff from the person I'm learning it from, I'm going to give you a link to it here now. So I'm just going to pop up this whiteboard, and then we'll go to a new page. So like I said, if you want to get on the early bird list to get access to this here type of stuff, so you can launch your own funnel hub, you know, you can see here that it would be all under the same domain. And then, you know, if we go to like services and programs, this could link to your first landing page. So I'll just share with you kind of how you do that. So if I go to my homepage here, I'm going to go to our services and programs page, and then I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to stop the share. Let's see, share your screen. Okay. So I'm going to go to our services and programs, and we've already made this first funnel, which is like your front door. And this could be, on our demo example, this could be the Limitless Business Master Class. But the Limitless Business Masterclass necessarily wouldn't be for a cold market. See, something here for a cold market would be like the Limitless Income Masterclass. Limitless Income Masterclass, because people want to make more money. They have a desire to make more money. That might resonate, and more people who are in an unaware market would register for the Limitless Income Masterclass rather than a Limitless Business Masterclass. A Limitless Business Masterclass would potentially be for more a warmer market rather than like a cold market. So like a warm market, these are people who are already, you know, already like learning about, you know, how to make money online and all that stuff. They want the Limitless Business Masterclass rather than a Limitless Income Masterclass, per se, if you can see what I mean. But I'm going to link this out, learn more, and I'm just going to go here, link to a page, and we're going to link it to this funnel page, and we'll say open a new tab, save and publish. And then I'll show you, you know, how it kind of all talks together and all this cool stuff. And like I said, I showed you previously how to get traffic. This is how you build the $1 million conversion model in like 15 minutes. Then you want to have your email side of things and remarketing, which is very, very simple. I took like an hour a couple of weeks ago and showed you how to add your remarketing to your funnel hub. So now we're on this page and it says Limitless Income Masterclass, learn more, and boom, it takes people to this offer. So for example, let's say you wanted to put your main site on your, say your main site's domain was like the Limitless Income hub, Limitless Income Hub, or something like that there, and you had that domain in your social profiles, your Facebook page, Instagram, all that. Maybe you're posting some free content. and people are coming to your hub, as soon as they come here, they should immediately go on to your remarketing. And then you'll see here, you could have that get started button go to here as well. And you're starting to funnel people into these here different types of funnels. Okay. So let's say someone comes onto your site, boom, maybe they haven't opted in yet. Then they go to your check out your services or resources. They click on there, they come through here, and then they request access for the limitless income machine. Okay. Or whatever it's called. And then they can opt in, which is really, really cool. So like I said, I'm going to share with you how you can get the $1 million conversion model from my mentor that I got it off. And I learned this all off. Here it is here. I got it all printed out and you can get access to it too. So I'm going to give you that link right now. So if you want access to this $1 million conversion model so you can print it out and use it for yourself, you can go to limitlessfuture.club/$1 million conversions. Okay, so I'm going to write that link on the screen, and actually we'll make it simpler for you. If you want to go to the link limitless future dot, make sure it's spelled right, LIMITLESSFUTURE .club/MDCM $1 million conversion model. Okay, and what you can get there is access to this blueprint from the same person I got it off. You'll be able to get a free course which walks you through the mass traffic. So it actually talks you through how do you get, manage, and multiply your traffic and build yourself the $1 million conversion model and all that cool stuff, my friend. So that was it for this training. If you want to watch out for next week, I think next week we might look into something like, goal setting ideas or something like that there, if you want to look into that. But really what the Inner Circle is all about every week is about showing you the implementation of how do we actually build a limitless business and all this here stuff. So hopefully, you got some ideas going. You seen me launch, basically what I draw out for you on the screen in like 15 minutes. And if you want to do that for yourself and be able to modify this hub and these funnels to whatever your product, passion, or idea is, you can go to limitlessfuture.club/MDCM $1 million conversion model and go ahead and request access to that free training. I think it's like maybe a 20-minute long video. Just watch the video and you'll be able to learn about these things. Vic, my mentor, he'll be talking about traffic a lot there, but like I said, traffic is just about, people. That's basically all it is just people, and you want to find the right type of people, and that there stuff. So you'll learn all about this here and how you can actually get access to the same softwares and trainings and everything that I use for my business, so you can use it for your business, whether or not you want to build it in health, wealth, relationships, publishing, if you're a coach, author, consultant. Basically, you'll be able to get access and build your own funnel hub, which is, like easily worth $600, and you'll be able to get access to that there if you go to limitlessfuture.club/MDCM. And I'll see you again next week. Have a great one. All the best. Bye-bye. Peace.